feel like you're all alone and there's nobody else around. But we're all here grooving next to you, so see all the friends you found. Ooh, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Yeah. Oh yeah. Come on everyone, I want to hear everybody clap your hands. All together now. Come on, I know you can do it. Say you will, say you can. So clap, 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 clap your hands with me. You gotta feel the beat deep, deep down in your bones and let your body move. Don't let anybody say you cannot, cause you know that you can groove. Shake that body left, ooh, shake that body right. Feel the beat down in your heart and let your spirit shine. All right, come on everyone. This is your last chance. So I want to hear everybody singing and wave your hands with me. Come on. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Yeah. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me.
You my currency, baby, my cryptocurrency. Are you feeling me? You my currency. So come cash in with me. Oh yeah. Take the time to move with the music. You truly have to groove to the music. Don't hold back, slide up close to me, baby. And I'll show you how to groove through this meta world. Oh, baby. I'll take you places you've never seen. Just promise you stay with me. We'll have fun, guaranteed. Let's get down and be free. Ride with me, vibe with me. I'll take you where you wanna be. Slide with me, jive with me. So just dance with me, baby.
Hey, GM fam, how we doing? Welcome back. What up, Play Games? Lori G. What up, chat? Let me know you're tuning in. Say what up in the chat. We got Game Maker 101. This is my weekly schedule. Figured I'd show that to y'all. I got the Game Maker 101, which I'm doing right now, 7 p.m. Central Time, right here on the Sandbox game over on Twitch. We also got my Thursday stream, which is Sandbox Study Hall. Thursdays, same time, same place, Sandbox game on Twitch. And then I also do GM Metaverse, which is my Monday through Friday daily show at 1 p.m. Central Time. And you can catch me on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, wherever you are. For those shows, we dive into crypto gaming and just kind of do live research and play games and all kinds of fun stuff. And then for those of you that don't know, I do a Metaverse Monday stream where I play viewer games live on stream. So every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time, this time on my socials, crafter_eth, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You can watch me play viewer games. And if you have a game that you want me to play, swing by and let me know. And I will be sure to check it out while we're playing. Again, this is every Monday. And this show is sponsored by the Pickaxe Master. So we do sand giveaways at the end of every stream. And last stream, we also gave away an avatar. So we're always doing fun giveaways and just having a good time. It's a great time because a lot of the games we play are multiplayer. So anyone that tunes in can have a chance to play together inside of the Sandbox or Nifty Island. We were also checking out Nifty Island yesterday, but mostly we've been playing Sandbox games. So if you guys have any Sandbox games you want to see me play and want to play with me, let me know. Swing by every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time. That's kind of my weekly schedule that I got on a consistent basis. I also do podcasts from here to there, here and there, Metaverse spotlights and Behind the Avatar. But those are the main four shows that I'm doing on a regular basis every week. So hope to have you guys tune in. Make sure you follow me over on Twitter. That's probably the best place to follow, so you can stay up to date on everything that I got going on. But without further ado, let's get into some news from Panda. And then after the news, we're going to be diving into the Game Maker. We're going to be learning. Well, I'm going to keep it open. I have a loose plan for today, but if anyone does have anything specific that they would like to see us dive into today on stream, please let me know. If you got anything you want to figure out how to do inside of the Game Maker, I'm open to exploring that today on stream. So think about that while we watch the news. And if you guys don't have anything, I got something up my sleeves that we can check out. But it would be dope if you guys do have questions so we can help you guys figure out what you've been trying to figure out inside of the Game Maker. But without further ado, here is, whoops, not quite yet. One sec. Oh, wait, I think that's right. Yep, here is Panda and this week's Sandbox News.
Everyone, and welcome to the news of the week. Let's jump straight into it. So we still have, for the events, we still have the Builders Challenge, which is live until the 22nd of April. If you click on the event, it'll tell you all the important information that you need to know. And we also did an AMA, which you can go check out over on YouTube for the re-upload of that. Other events happening right now. Space Invaders in Shibuya 109 is still ongoing until the 14th of March. There are prizes for avatar owners as well as Shibuya NFT owners. So go check that out. Love and Music Festival. It ends on March 28th. Lots of amazing prizes. There are prizes for landowners, avatar owners, open to all as well. And then also special prizes for set avatar owners. And if you are a landowner in a certain area of the map, all of that information is within the event card itself on the website. And I'll show you all of the amazing experiences that you can play. So Hellboy Avatar Collection, I believe you can mint right now. Minting has started, so you can mint right now 85 sand for this mint. There is also another Avatar Collection that has an allow list out right now. And maybe the minting will have started by the time you see this news of the week, because it does span over a week. So this is the Magnificent Century Avatar Collection. So pre-sale starts in 6 days. So for next news of the week, this will be mintable. One thing you guys may have noticed is a brand new tab opened up called Experiences. This is a brand new page within the Sandbox that is going to show you a bunch of experiences. So we got the featured experiences, the top rated experiences, experiences in events, and new experiences. So you can filter this way as well, so you can see, hey, what's new that's come out? What is something new someone has uploaded, and maybe find something cool in here. Top rated experiences. So really, if you are enjoying an experience, do make sure to go back and give that a rating, so you can make sure that other people get to enjoy those experiences like you have. Let's jump over to our mentions of the week. Our first mention of the week goes to the artist Barrow for this amazingly cute little character. Look at it. Look how cute she is. How well made. This, to me, this embodies both a very simplistic style while still adding those little details. Like you can see that they've rotated some voxels in the corner of the eyes. But it still stays, in my opinion, very true to a Sandbox style. Absolutely love this. So cute. So do check out Barrow. I hope I'm saying that correct. Barrow Voxel. Our next mention is for a seller. So New York train station. This is up for sale for 179 sand. This is so well detailed. It looks real nice. Like I'm looking at it, it's very detailed, very well put together. And one thing that I absolutely love is that you can test in Game Maker. So you can click that and see how it works within your experience before you purchase, like a try before you buy kind of situation. I also really like that in their description, they've put a preview video of it being used, which is
real quick, because it just popped in my head. I don't have 179 sand to spend on this, but whenever we do start acquiring assets for the single player game that we're building on Thursday streams, we do need a train station. So I'm going to keep my eye on this. If you're watching, Yo MQ, how we say your name, and you want to hook us up, we'll use it on stream and put it in our game that we're building together. Otherwise, we might have to build our own, but that's pretty dope. That would be a perfect train station for our game. Anyways, back to your regularly scheduled news.
really cool. So yeah, this is made by hopefully I'm gonna say this right. Yo Emk. I'm sorry for saying your name wrong if I have. Another artist that will be mentioned today is by Natty Kora, and hopefully I said that name right as well. And this is an asset within their experience from Hello Helpers. Amazing experience. You guys definitely should check out Hello Helpers. Very, very good experience. The experience of the week goes to AU24K for Hot Drops. Definitely, if you get a chance, go check out this experience. It's a lot of fun. Kay also does live streaming as well, so definitely go check out their streams. Make sure to go follow them on socials too. Thank you so much for joining us for the news of the week, and now back to your regular scheduled content. Bye-bye.
Let's go. Thank you, Panda. Great news, as always. Whiskeyverse in the chat. Whiskeyverse, that is a great suggestion. If randomization is something you could tackle, that's the next thing I need to wrap my head around. We can definitely try and dive into that. I am also in the same boat as you, as haven't even started to try and wrap my head around randomization. What kind of randomization are we talking about? Point me in a direction, and then we'll start to try and figure that out. But let let me pull up Game Maker. We can getting on. Second, y'all. Here we go. Game Maker. I was like, where is my Game Maker? Having things pop up on the map, maybe collectibles. Okay. And having those be randomized. What is popping up on the map? That's what we're going for. Maybe an easy question would be what would be an example of how you would implement this into a game? It can be the exact game that you're working on and what you're trying to figure out. We can try and figure that out together. Or just a dumbed down version of what you're trying to figure out. But having things pop up. I don't know how to unpin your message. There we go. Boom. Having things pop up on the map. So let's get into the basics. A bit like Pickaxe Master, maybe different blocks will drop different things each time. Yeah. All right, I'm following. And let's try and figure this out together, okay? If anyone in the chat has anything and wants to chime in, please feel free to do that. We're going to go over here where we have less going on, though. And let's try and figure it out. So we want to get some randomization going. I think we're going to have to mess with some rules. But first, we're going to put something down here. I just want to see. We're trying to get something to pop up on the map. So what would the logic asset need to be doing to make something pop up on the map? I believe it would be asset spawner. That seems like a good possibility. And I continue to get my head confused on this, but rules I think can only communicate with multiplayer assets. Or is it single player? My head continues to get confused. Now that there's multiplayer and single player assets, it's like one extra thing that my brain is like, I just don't know which one is which. Lori says, "Oh no, not rules. Don't be afraid of rules. We can figure out rules. We'll figure it out together." What up, Go West? How you doing, homie? Spawner. We're gonna try multiplayer, see if that works. I think that's how it works. Is that multiplayer communicates with the rules. See though. Just working on my expansion to the game. Nice. Chapter 3. I'm doing good, homie. Busy but good. All right, so this is our, can we zoom out a little bit? So this is our first rule set. We're going to go over here and have more rule sets. Presets. Presets are predefined combination of rules, variables, and messages. Let's check out the presets. We got point race, collect points, time trial, combo, gain additional points for every successive action. Okay. Hunger, slowly lose nutrition and increase it by eating, collecting items. Poison, enter a poisonous area and slowly build up the poison stat. After the poison stat stacked to a certain amount, damage will be dealt. And shop. Purchase items with the currency gained through collectibles or actions. That's nice that there's presets. None of those seem to be what we'll be using. So we're probably going to be using rules and variables. My head's already spinning, but we're going to figure this out. But the basics of what we want to have happen is we want to have, we're going to use 3 different things that it could spawn. All 3 of them are going to be collectibles. And we're going to need to make those presets, I believe. So let's use the ancient dragon, the I don't see anything small and collectible. The dragon, the blood drops flower, or the, come on now, give me something. Give me something to work with. Flashlight. Or a flashlight. Those are the 3 things that we're going to spawn. All right? Go West says, if you can figure out how to create a quest that is on a timer counting down to death and a player collect items to gain more time, that would be wonderful. All right, let's see how long it takes me to figure out this first request from Whiskeyverse, which is, but I'm going to pin yours. I'm going to pin your comment so I don't lose it. But we got, right now we're working on figuring out how to randomization of assets that could be collected. We're going to go ahead and we're going to be collecting this, or this. All right. This, they're all going to be collectibles. So let's go ahead and let's make it a multiplayer collectible. Yeah. Perfect. Collection action is collision. Perfect. Collect amount is 1. Not droppable. Broadcast. We don't really need it to broadcast, but I don't know. We'll go all for right now. All right. So that's collectible. We're going to make this collectible. No behavior. Multiplayer collectible. Boom. And same thing. We're going to take care of the predator, get rid of that, get rid of the health, add the component, multiplayer collectible, edit logic. I should have just left this so we didn't have to edit it, but I want them to all be the same. So boom. Now all 3 of those are going to be collectible. And we're going to make presets out of all of them. So then we can spawn the preset with our asset spawner. Right. Right. And we want, yeah, we'll keep it as simple as that for right now. So let's go ahead and find you, make you a preset. Flashlight. Collectible. Wait, what's going on? Create new. Flashlight collectible. Firm. Plant collectible. Save to preset. Plant. Fix this. Collectible. Collectible. Firm. And last but not least, our ancient artifact. Same to preset. Dragon collectible. Right now we got 3 presets. We're going to try and make this asset spawner randomly spawn one of these 3 assets. How would we go about doing that is the question. If we want it to spawn one of the assets, that's easy. We just go ahead and we toggle on the use preset, and then we choose whichever preset we want. We'll choose the flashlight, and only once, false. Edit logic just to make sure. Message required. So whatever message required. You know what I think we could do? We'll see. Let's see if this works. Crafter's got an idea. Let's roll with it. See if it works. Message required is going to be spawn flashlight. Boom. And I'm going to move the flashlight over here. Okay, just so that we know. Now I'm going to duplicate this bad boy. And then we'll put this here and duplicate that. I don't know if this is how the best way to go about it, but I think this is going to work. So we're going to go and edit this one to be the plant. And then we'll edit this one to be the dragon. Oh, and then we'll edit logic. We're going to change this to spawn plant. We'll do this to spawn dragon. Spawn dragon. Okay. Now we have 3 different spawnable items. And if we want it to be random, this is where the rules come in. So rules. Let's add a lever. Rusty lever. We're going to put the rusty lever on there. Let's go a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer now. All right, so we got that bad boy on the wall now. I'm going to be OCD and move it over a little bit. We got the the lever there for us. Now this lever in the B, blah, 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 blah. I think it's gonna be behavior. We're gonna be turning it into a speaker. Or broadcaster. Are you following Whiskeyverse? Is this are you following the direction I'm going? Is this making any sense? Do you think it's gonna work? What do you think? Message to send. Um No, I don't think we want it to be a broadcaster. Let's have it be let's have it be a speaker. And then speak condition is wait for message. Wait, I'm not thinking straight. I don't want it to be a speaker either. I want it to be so we can flip the switch and it's gonna spawn something random. How the fuck do we do that? Think. I guess it could just be a button, right? Message to send. What am I missing here? How do you engage the button? How do you make the button send this message? I feel like there should be an option for it there. What am I doing wrong? Broadcaster would work? Okay. The broadcaster. Thank you, Lieutenant General. What I'm trying to figure out and I'm not seeing it, and maybe I'm just being silly. How do you trigger the broadcaster to send out a message? Button would also work. Like, how is this? It's waiting for a message. Wait before broadcast. Oh, there we go. And then this would be interact. Aha. There we go. I'm keeping up with you, Lieutenant. I see it. I see him pop it in as I'm figuring it out. Hell yeah. Okay, so then this. Oops, I clicked off of it. So we're changing. We toggled it to wait before broadcasting, and then the message required is interact, and the message to send is to spawn random. Okay. Then when we send spawn random, then we need the randomization to kick in. And then however we do the randomization, I still haven't figured that out. Broadcast type is rules. Oh, so it communicates with the rules. Got it. And then we're going to go to our rules panel, which is under gameplay. And we're going to probably do roll a random number. Maybe. What up, Bert? I know I am an hour early. Lieutenant General says yes. Lieutenant General is our in-house chat assist. Well, thanks for being here and lurking. Okay, so required message in. Roll a random number. 2 of 4. Okay. Required message in is going to be spawn random. Random. The minimum value. Minimum value 0. Maximum value 2. So we have 3 things, right? So 0, 1, or 2. Value, select a number variable. Select a number variable. Okay, so we need a new variable. This is going to be global. The name is going to be variable random spawn. Right? I think. And the value will be 0. Sure. We're going to go with that for now. We're going to go with random spawn. And message to send. I think I'm missing something here. It's not quite adding up to me. You need a variable to check. New message, check random variable. Check random variable. Okay. So okay, so what? Let me click here. This rule replaces the value of the number variable with the random number within the specific range. All right, we're gonna follow. I'm just following you, Lieutenant. So walk me through step by step. New rule: compare number. All right, compare number, which is here. Compare numbers. So using this, we are going to get check random number or random variable. Yeah. Is that it? Check. Oops. Check. Random variable. Number variable to compare. If random variable. So this, am I following correctly? This roll a random number is changing the number variable random spawn to whatever it rolls, 0, 1, or 2. And then this rule is checking variable random spawn to see if it equals 0, 1, or 2. If it equals 0, it's going to spawn spawn the flashlight. And then if it equals, so then we're going to duplicate this. And if it equals 1, it'll be the other thing. Am I following? Does that sound correct, Lieutenant? Yes. Okay. So now we're going to change this to 1. We're going to change this to spawn plant. And then we'll duplicate it again. And we'll say 2 spawn dragon. Okay. So let's zoom out just a little bit here. That's probably really hard for you guys to see though. All right. So what we got, okay, let's open that back up just so that we can see it all. So we are, let's bring this down because I got OCD. We're going to be rolling a random number when we hit that lever. It's going to get spawn random. It's going to receive that. It's going to roll a random number, and that random number is going to replace variable random spawn, this number, which is 0 right now, with whatever the random number is. And then it'll send check random variable. Then our compare numbers rule is going to receive check random number, and it's going to check the variable random spawn, this number, to see what it is. If it equals 0, then it's going to spawn the flashlight. If it equals 1, it's going to spawn the plant. And if it equals 2, it's going to spawn the dragon. How would I turn it on the HUD? Oh, right here. Right here. Just do that. Showing at game start. Bar random spawn. All right, I think we got it though. Feels like we got it. Let's go. Let's try it. We're going to control, well, we can't control S until we get out of the rules. We're going to control S. Confirm. I'm going to leave those there, although they're not going to confuse us because there's going to be an additional one whenever it does actually spawn. So that'll be all right. I'll leave those there for right now for testing purposes. So let's hop in, see what happens. We're going to have all kinds of quests going on. But let's see if we get our random spawning. That's the most important goal of this session. And sorry, Go West, I feel like I only have an hour for these Tuesday streams. I think we could do 2 hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But good thing I saved. But what was your question? If you can figure out how to create a quest that is on a timer counting down to death and a player collect items to gain more time. Definitely possible. I'm trying to think. Maybe let me copy this. We're gonna tackle this one. We'll tackle this on Thursday. If you figure it out before then, which it sounds like you're working on it, this is what you're working on. If you figure it out before then, awesome. You can help us figure it out on Thursday's stream if you tune in. But if you don't figure it out before then, we can work through it together. I'm glad I saved. I'm very, very glad I saved because it feels like we're about to crash here. Let me go ahead and put that somewhere. Let's put it here. Let's go logic to learn. We didn't crash, but goddamn did that take a while. All right. We're in. Oops, get down here. Get down here. All right. We're in. Where are we? Oh, I forgot we're up top. I forgot we were testing something else. Find the squirrels. We want to find squirrels. All right, so these are our 3 possible spawns. Which one do you think we'll get? Hey, we got a flashlight. We got a plant. We got a dragon. Interesting. Very random spawn too. Yep. We got another dragon. We got another plant. That would be another plant, right? We got another dragon. And another plant. Doesn't seem like it's still working. Let me collect all these. How many of each did we get? Where? There we go. Okay. Yeah, we got 5 plants and 3 drags. Seems like it's working. 2. There should be a dragon. Got it. 0. There should be a flashlight. Got it. There should be another flashlight. There should be another flashlight. It's working. There should be a dragon. It was in order, but it is also random. Because you can tell now there's a dragon. That is interesting that it was in order. But now we're getting dragon. Flashlight. We still haven't gotten a plant this whole time. There's a plant. There's another plant. Making up for last time. Another plant. All right. I'd say it's working. Calm down. It's not a slot machine. Feels like a slot machine. You could easily make a slot machine doing this, huh? Dragon. Ding. All right, dope. And so this is for 1. What you would have to then do. I'm trying to even wrap my head around. I mean, you would have to do like for each drop point, you would need a new one with like another number to add it onto it, basically. So it'd be like spawn point 1, spawn point 2, spawn point 3. But then what you could do, if you wanted to have these spawning randomly in different areas, let's rotate here real quick. You go boom and drag that into here, and then boom and drag that into here. Delete. Tab. Now we got a dragon. We got another dragon. We got another dragon. We got another dragon. Ooh. And another dragon. We should go to the casino. And another. Nope, I didn't hit it. A flashlight. And another dragon. And a flashlight. Plants are unlucky. And a flashlight. Let's see if we can get a plant. We got a dragon. And a dragon. And a dragon. And a dragon. And a drag. Oh, we missed it. A plant. That does, in fact, spawn all three randomly. Sick. We figured it out. You can implement rarity by generating a larger number range and compare for ranges. Oh. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. That makes sense. Squirrel. Dragon. Squirrel. Yoink. Completing quests. Find more interesting points. First, we gotta get these squirrels. Last interesting point. Nope. Where was the last one? Oh, over here. We gotta find the other squirrel. 1 through 3 equals flashlight. 4 through 10 equals plant. And 11 through 25. So if you did what you're saying, 1 through 3 flashlight, 4 through 10 plant, and 11 through 25 dragon. Dragon would be the most common, flashlight would be the least common, and plant would be right in the middle. Woo! We completed all the quests. Ed. And our checkpoint works. Let's go. Yes, because flashlights are rare. Flashlights are the rarest. Plant. Flashlight. How would we? So if we wanted to, all right, stop messing around. Got about 5 more minutes. I go my full hour. If we wanted to go in here, or not in here, in the rules, how would we implement that? So if we wanted to implement some rarity, there is another rule to compare if the number is between numbers. Lower equals, lower, greater equals, greater, not equals, or equals. Fixed value, variable, message argument. Fixed value. Oh, it's a whole nother rule. Gotcha. Maybe we don't have enough time to get into this, but maybe we do. Oh, I didn't know you could move around with AWSD in the rules. That's good to know. Did you know that? So a new separate rule. Check if number is in range. Got it. So if we wanted to do something like this, we could do required message. So instead we could turn that off. So check random var. And the random variable would be 0 through 24. 24. check random variable, fixed value, value of 0, maximum value 2. So 0, 1, or 2. Number variable to compare. Variable random spawn. Message to send. Spawn flashlight. And then if we wanted to, let's duplicate this. So 3 through 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't remember what numbers used. 1 through 3 is flashlight. Why don't we just, instead of making it hard on our brains, let's just do 1 through 25. Make it easier on our brains. And then this is going to be 1 through 3. This is going to be 4 through 10. And it'll spawn plant. And then copy this 11 through 25. Spawn dragon. And then we're going to go up here. Can we... It says active. Can you just turn it off? No, not there. How do you turn it so it's not active? Is there a way to do that? Otherwise, we're just going to do none. We'll do none for these. Now we should get a bunch of dragons. All right, let's save that and see if get out of here. Save. Confirm. So everything's going to work the same. It's just now there's rarity to it. So it's not just random chance 1 through 3. Now, dragons are going to be very common. Plants are going to be average, and flashlights are going to be... Ooh, we got a flashlight. That's a rare. Got a drag. Got another drag. You guys can see at the bottom right, the variable random spawn. That's the number that's getting generated. So 13, 21. So we're getting dragons up the wazoo. So what's happening? Let's go back in here one more time. Is we're checking that random variable with check if number is in range. And we're seeing if it's between 1 and 3. If it is between 1 and 3, we're spawning that flashlight. If it's between 4 and 10, we're spawning that plant. And if it's between 11 and 25, we're spawning that dragon. That's what we got, y'all. And it works. Another great assist from Lieutenant General. Always appreciate your help. Everyone and anyone. And also your questions. I don't know if Whiskeyverse is still tuning in, but if you lost us or you didn't catch all this, you'll have to watch the replay, because we cracked the code. We figured out exactly what you were trying to figure out. That's the answer. Let's go. Thank you, Lieutenant General. And thank you to everyone else who tuned in. Was checking things out. If we if Go West doesn't figure out how to do his request, we will definitely cover that on Thursday. I think we'll cover it on Thursday no matter what, and then we'll do some more building. So we're gonna figure out how to create a quest that is on a timer counting down to death, and a player can collect items to gain more time. So that's definitely gonna be with the rule system. So we're gonna do some thinking about that over the next couple of days, and then on Thursday we will cover that and figure out how to implement it, and then maybe we'll even add it into our game. Who knows? But either way, we're figuring out stuff for y'all. That's the whole idea about this stream, or both of my streams, is helping y'all figure out how to do stuff in the game maker. And super helpful when we have peeps like Lieutenant General coming in and helping us. OS is terraforming, so he's not going to have time for logic. Dope. We'll figure it out for you on Thursday, and then you can implement it. We'll put our heads together. Hopefully Lieutenant General tunes in and helps us a little bit too. But if not, it's all good. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was another fun one. We figured out some great stuff. And like I said, shout out Lieutenant General for the help. Here's my weekly schedule one last time for y'all. Just a reminder, I do stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time on my personal account on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Just deep diving into all things crypto gaming. So you never know what we're going to cover each day, but it's always going to be something. Right now we're kind of on the hunt for some good play to earn opportunities for y'all to be participating in. So if you have any play to earn opportunities that you think we should be turned on to, please tune in to those daily shows and let us know so we can do some research live and figure out how to optimize and earn as much as we can. And then on Mondays, we do Metaverse Monday, where we play viewer games. That's your guys' games. I'm playing them, and we're playing them together if they're multiplayer. Everyone in the chat jumps in, and we play some multiplayer games together when we can. But if you got games you want us to check out, Metaverse Mondays, 7 p.m. Central Time is the place to do it. And then, of course, my Tuesday and Thursday streams right here, same time, same place, 7 p.m. Central Time, Sandbox game on Twitch. We got Game Maker Basics, our Game Maker 101, which was today, and our Sandbox Study Hall, which is on Thursday. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Until then, peace.
Well, I got something to say right now, and I don't care who hears. I wanna live my life to the fullest, yeah, move past all my fears. Here we come, here we are, now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can, so clap your hands with me. Sometimes you'll feel like you're all alone and there's nobody else around, but we're all here grooving next to you, so see all the friends you found. Ooh, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Yeah.
You're my currency, baby, my cryptocurrency. Are you feeling me? You're my currency. So come cash in with me. Oh yeah. Take the time to move with the music. You truly have to groove to the music. Don't hold back, slide up close to me, baby, and I'll show you how to groove through this meta world. Oh, baby. I'll take you places you've never seen. Just promise to see me. We'll have fun, guaranteed. Let's get down and be free. Ride with me, vibe with me. I'll take you where you wanna be. Slide with me, jive with me. So just dance with me, baby. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, Take the time to move with the music. You truly have to groove to the music. Don't hold back, slide up close to me, baby, and I'll show you how to groove through this meta world. Human currency, oh baby, my cryptocurrency. Are you feeling me? You're my currency. So come cash in with me, yeah. You're my currency, oh baby, my cryptocurrency. Are you feeling me? You're my currency. So come cash in with me, baby.